What's crack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another investment video on the channel. So today we're going to be looking at the potential upcoming Scream Cards, Halloween events, whatever you want to call it, that EA could or could not be releasing. The chances are, based on last year's success of them, and them wanting to keep the market fresh and exciting so people keep buying points, obviously, there's a good chance we're going to see something this year. So how can we plan for this? What are we expecting to see from it? Well, we can use these icon SBCs as a very, very base template for what we can expect to see. So if we just take, for example, the Rui Costa one, we're seeing a Benfica squad because he used to play for Benfica, a Calcio A or Serie A team because he used to be in that league, and then we've got Portugal because he used to be that nationality, and then we've got high-rated squads. The key fundamental behind most of these squads is that it requires a decent enough rating. So we need to be picking up decent rating cards. What also there was requirements for in it is special cards. So team of the week cards are of utmost importance for our kind of investments. We have to be thinking about what everybody else isn't thinking about. So a lot of the top traders and everything, they've been shouting about this for days, and they beat me to the punch with it. I was very slow in getting a video out or creating any content because I've been so busy, and they've been throwing out fantastic advice. Pick up those high-rated players. Players like Pepe, who's still extremely cheap, he's still a great option at the moment. If you're an Xbox, I'm not sure about his price on PlayStation, but anything 86 plus that you can pick up for cheap is brilliant because it covers so many options when a higher-rated SBC comes out. But personally, I don't hate these investments. I just prefer to look elsewhere. The problem I have with these high-rated players is, let's say we pick up a Pepe and it costs us 20,000, and the event comes round, we sell him for 30,000. That's 150% of what we paid for him. So we've made 150%. That's great markup. But there's also risk. What if the requirements come out and we don't need an 86 rated squad? Pepe's not going to massively rise. What I prefer to do is and let me just check the cheapest one, I prefer to look at what goes around Pepe. So let's assume that we're going to need 84 rated squads. That's the norm. That's what a Team of the Week SBC would need if they were to release that next week, or maybe even this week. That's what a lot of the Halloween events would need. And if we look at someone like Farman, who I believe is the cheapest on both consoles at the moment, and we're just going to randomly back out there because I can't control my Xbox, he's going for about 2,200-ish coins. And we're just going to find out if that is still the case. Yeah, 2,200 coins you can pick him up for. Now, that's definitely gone, isn't it? Yeah. Why do I prefer this investment to Pepe? I'll break it down. So Pepe, let's say it costs us 20,000. That is the equivalent to 10 Farmans that we can buy. So we could buy 10 Farmans for 20,000 or one Pepe. Now, let's say 84 rated cards are needed just as much as these high-rated cards are needed. And let's say that Farman's price just increases to 4,000 coins, so it doubles in price, which we have seen happen many times with 84 rated cards. Those 10 copies of Farman we've got are suddenly worth 40,000 coins. So in order for Pepe's investment to be as good as these 84 rated cards, it would have to jump up to 40,000 coins as well. But what if the 84 rated cards do what they've done previously and they jump up to 5,000-6,000 coins a card? That's when the quantity that we can buy with these lower rated cards can outweigh those higher ratings. The likes of 87, 88 rated cards are great, but they all have price caps, and they're all going to be caught off by these price caps if they were to raise too much. These cards here, most of them have got a price cap of 10k, but if we're buying them for 2k and selling them for 10k, we're not fussed about waiting for the price to increase. We've just made a 500% profit on this card, which is ridiculous. These are the cards that I prefer. That's why I like them, basically. That's the logic I'm going with. It covers a Team of the Week SBC, it covers a want-to-watch SBC if it was to drop, and it covers anything that's 84 rated squads or lower, but they're also used in the higher ones. So to get like an 87 rated squad or 86 rated squad, you can still use a few 84 rated players. They've got use across the board everywhere. Especially if we see an SBC to maybe give us Scream cards or something, like the Team of the Week ones last year. There's just too much potential in them with no events being released as of yet. And that's why I'm just saying, let's go for these. Now, Footbin has the option to, you can go on it and you can list them by cheapest 84 rated. So you just go onto footbin.com, then you select players, and then on the top of it, well, in the middle on the black bar, you can set your console and put a minimum and maximum rating. Just put the same rating of 84, 83, whatever you're looking for. Sort by price. And then you can see, for example, Farman's on Xbox are 2.2, Berkey's 2.2, Horn is 2.2, Bernardo Silva's 2.5, Asensio's 2.5, Adriz is 2.6. You can fill your club with one of each player, or you can just go crazy and list up the whole transfer list with these guys. Now, I'm planning on getting this video out first thing tomorrow morning, which is Thursday morning. So hopefully you guys will see this video, and then the perfect time to buy is during Weekend League rewards tonight. Nobody else is talking about the 84 rated cards. Nobody ever does. And for you, those of you that followed my channel last year, we have made killing after killing on these when everybody else is looking at the higher rated cards. It's always the fundamentals that people forget, and that's what we're going to pick up. We're just going to pick up the scraps, basically. Things that nobody ever thinks about, but they're needed. They're staples. And that's where the big money comes from. So, yeah, pick them up tomorrow during Weekend League rewards. Hopefully we can pick them up for about 1,1600 coins, and then we are guaranteed to at least hold their value. The next thing we can start looking at is, let me just pop into here, a different rating. So let's go for 87 rated cards and just kind of see how much profit we can expect to make from them if we pop it into 87. So, where are we? Where are we? So, if we're looking for an 87 rated player, I'm thinking of the likes of Iniesta being really expensive. We've got PK on there, who's quite expensive as well. I'm just wanting to find out, and I really should have done this before I made the video, I know that, but I wanted to find out how much potential they've got to rise so that we can compare the two directly. And maybe it's a good thing I'm doing it with the video here. So, we've got the likes of Verratti, who's already massively inflated, and he's 30,000 coins. How much could he rise if an SBC came out? Could we see him doubling in cost to 60,000 coins? If we can't, then the 84 rated card doubling to 4,000 coins is instantly a better investment. You kind of see the logic that I'm getting at here. Cavani is 32,000 coins. Will he double to 64,000 coins? Or is it more likely an 84 rated card doubles to 4,000 coins? That's just the fundamentals, that's the basics of it, and the same logic applies to our 83 rated players. So if you don't want to have that big a risk, if you like, or if you don't have enough coins to go big on the 84 rated players, you can pick up 83 rated players, and I'm just going to find out who the cheapest is, but you can pick them up on bids for absolute discard at the moment. The cheapest rated 83 player on all consoles at the moment, it seems to be Forsberg, actually, who's 850 on Xbox, and then Perrin is 950 and 1,000 on PC and PlayStation. Yeah, they're all about 850 to 950. You could just pick up a whole 150 83 rated cards, and they're gonna have use at some point. This is why I prefer completely minimalizing any kind of risk with our investments and just sitting back and letting them go when it's ready. The other thing we have to be considering as well is the special cards, is the Team of the Week cards. So these SBCs that come out, they could need Team of the Week players. Most of them do. And you can pick up guys like Zuba for discard. You can pick up higher rated cards like Drankist in the new in the last Team of the Week, sorry. No, in the new Team of the Week, isn't he? Is he in this Team of the Week? It doesn't even matter. He's in a Team of the Week. But if you're bidding during Weekend League rewards on a player that's in this Team of the Week, you can pick him up for discard. Just searching through and bidding on them is always the best way. But if you're feeling lazy, just set it to about 13,000. Have a look through at who you can pick up for discard and just go crazy. Look at this, 79 rated. I'd aim to pick up a little bit higher just to cover rating requirements and make sure that you're ready for it. But an Altadore for about 12,000 coins. We really want to be picking up 82 if we can. Al Sommer, he's in the new Team of the Week. He's basically discard. And if he isn't now, he will be tomorrow. They're the prime investments. They're the guys that we want to be considering. They're the guys we want to be going for, like this Russian guy here, 82 rated, discard value. There's no risk in picking these guys up. We can discard them if we're wrong or if we get bored with them and lose a couple of hundred coins. But if they're needed, we finally have a reason and a potential use for them to pick them up for discard and just hold them. So that's my logic on these SBCs that are coming up. They're the investments that I personally would be making. Feel free to do whatever you guys want, obviously. High-rated cards could be the way to go. High-rated informs could be the way to go. I just prefer the trading methods that minimize any kind of risk, and you're most likely to at worst case break even with, and that's why I prefer those two options for any potential upcoming SBCs we might or might not see. Anyway, guys, I've been talking for a long time, it feels like now, and I've been waffling for half of it, so I apologize for that. But I hope this has helped you guys out. If you are enjoying all these little investing videos that we're doing, and we will follow up and see how they pan out in the end as well, then make sure you drop a like, comment down below if you think I've missed anything obvious, or you disagree with me or anything like that. My Twitter is in the description, so follow me over there. And if you're not on our trading Discord yet, make sure you guys join up. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.